Hi guys, and welcome to the second update for One Book July 2017. Nothing much has changed. Well, yet. Nothing has changed yet, but I'm super confused and I have no idea what I'm giving to you for next week's update. If you haven't watched my previous videos, I'll link them down below, and you will hear me say things that we can basically flush down the toilet this time around. Yep. Where to start? Well, my project for the One Book July 2.0 challenge has been to tackle my reading list, and on it I had the Getting Things Done book by David Allen. It says For the Gjort, so it's in Swedish. I'm not going to give you my definite thoughts on Getting Things Done just yet. I am working on the outlines for a more in-depth video about how I'm implementing the system, and I will film it in September if things work out the way I want them to. Reading this book has basically got me questioning my whole system. Yep. And it had me sit down and really think about what I wanted and what I needed. I kind of landed in something I'm not too happy about. Or, well, as I said, I'm confused. And I've sort of realized that I don't need the daily pages. And I love the daily pages. So that's fun, I guess. So now I have half a year's worth of Tomoe River paper in the Hobonichi Techo Kassin Avec. Mouthful. I have a few ideas what to do with it. I mean, I think I will empty my head at the end of each day on these daily pages, but nothing to do with the actual planning, just some sort of journaling. I need that, I guess. This update will not touch much of my project or give another in-depth flip through of my planner, because I haven't done so much with my planner yet. Or rather, something I did was to take out my field notes notebook, the one I said I would use as an inbox, because it wasn't being used since I had my kind of light bulb moment about the inbox. Now I only have 2 inboxes. Before I had, I don't know how many. My physical one next to me in my planner cart, that Råskog, and my inbox notebook in OneNote on the computer and phone. And there you have it. I've finally embraced the fact that I need a hybrid system between digital and analog. So, congratulations to me, I guess. Anytime I have a thought, I pull out my phone, I hit the OneNote bubble, or open it if it wasn't there already, and I type. It automatically creates a page in my dedicated inbox, and I don't have to think about it until I go through it. The inbox, I mean. If it's urgent or time specific, I put it in my calendar right away anyway, or on my reminder app on the phone. I use Todoist for any reminders and my someday maybe list. But we'll get to that another time. I do the same thing with screenshots. I just share them to OneNote when I take them, and then I don't have to go through my screenshots with my weekly review. I used to have a ton of places I used as inboxes. I had multiple notebooks, post-its, my whole kitchen table basically, any random notes app on my phone. I had OneNote, my planner pages, scraps of paper, everywhere. Well, you get it. That does not work for me. Oh, I see that now. I can see a lot of things now, both with reading this book and watching all you guys' One Book July videos. My biggest problem, I think, is that I want it all. I want it all. I want the daily pages with the daily to-do lists, even though I know they don't work for me. I lose things. I never got anything to stick. I never got anything to work for me, and I have to admit to myself that I don't need a calendar the way I wanted to use a calendar. Yeah. I need the calendar. I absolutely do, and I need it for the time and date specific things, nothing else. Just as David Allen suggests in his book. If I put my to-do list as a daily thing on the daily pages, I kind of lose track of everything I want to do. It's never been working for me, and I never trust that I collect all my missed tasks. And I've never really realized it before now. So I'm coming to you with like a white flag? No. What do you say? Can't find the words. So I'm down to 3 notebooks. If everything works out the way I've been thinking of the past few days, I will be down to 3 notebooks, possibly 4. And no, I don't mean 3 planners. I don't mean 3 traveler's notebooks. I mean 3 inserts in a traveler's notebook, and possibly a placeholder for the shape. From the girl with the wide spine speckled fonts and the extra wide, put the extra elastic in ink bandits, to the one with a thin pocket-sized notebook. Or at least I hope to be that girl. I'm so confused. Told ya. Because in the fall I don't want to hold around my A5. It's really big. I've left it at home every time I've left the apartment for the bigger things. I've taken it with me on my longer trips, but never for the day trips or the things. Or yeah, that's not something that's good for me. Another thing about the not wanting to carry around the A5, with OneNote basically working really good for my studies in the fall. And I got in, by the way. So happy. Where was I? Yeah, with OneNote basically working for the fall, I don't need to plan out my my assignments in a planner, a physical planner, I can do that digitally. And why not? I mean, you have to make it easy for yourself. Now, let's get into my project book, hereby renamed Action Book. So pleased with how it turned out, even though I downsized it to a pocket size just this morning. I'll show you the A5 version since it looks better. We'll flip through the pocket size in the end of this video. First up, we have the key. Totally unnecessary when I think about it. I ditched it in the pocket version. I have had the same color code for my areas since November. I think we settled that in the last video. I know this code now. And I brought my mild liners back in the game. In this book, I had to be able to separate the fun things from the household things. It's all about prioritizing in the moment. Then it's good to be able to look for a specific area. I try to collect my projects on these pages, separating personal and school. For the pocket version of this, I moved them into the same place I have the project plans, a dedicated notebook in OneNote. David Allen's definition of a project is anything you have to do that needs more than one step to be marked as done. The whole getting things done system is about getting the things you want and need to do out of your brain in writing and breaking them down into the very next action. It can be really hard to see what the very next action is though, but well, when I succeed I can tackle even the bigger projects without feeling overwhelmed. And that's amazing. My next section is divided by context, and let me translate for you. Here we have the things I need to do when I'm at home. Next, when I'm at the computer, or I do at least need a computer to do these things. I also have my to-buy list here, along with things I'm waiting for others, well, my boyfriend, to do. Turning the page, we have people I need to contact, errands I have to run, and things to read next. I needed to prioritize my reading list project for July. I really liked the lists separated, but still in the same place. The A5 size is big, however. Perfect for my reading list, not portable enough for my next actions. I'll give you a really quick look at my pocket booklet to give you an idea of how I mean. Now I'm going to, edit this video, and then I'll finish reading the book so I can get to work on my video on how I actually do it. This is just really messed up, I'm kind of confused and don't really know what to do about it type of a video. I'm going to sleep on it a few nights, probably, and maybe try to write about it a bit. I know my head cleared a little bit while trying to outline this, when trying to outline what to say for this video, my manuscript kind of thing, have it down here. That's why I've been looking down a bit. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week for the third update. I have no idea if I have changed book by then. We'll see about that. I'm going to keep using the Hobonichi, that's for sure, because the paper is amazing. But I will probably use it for emptying my head in the evenings. I think I could benefit from that. Well, bye-bye.